Now, here's the actual clip of what was just mentioned.
You guys dated, then he was talking to other girls when he was talking to you, and like they all looked
very
like
similar. Like
you
we
guys.
all looked, yeah.
So I'm just curious what his type is.
What I've learned in my 29 years, men don't have a type.
As you can see, I never said all the girls looked like us. I gestured to my two co-hosts and said all of the girls looked like you guys. Now, why would I say that if I meant white women as a whole? I meant a very specific look. Like if you looked at all of these women that my friend was showing me that he was talking to at the time, you would think that they all were the same person. That's how similar they looked. It wasn't a difference in skin color. It was literally carbon copies of each other. So look at the difference between me and my co-hosts. They all have spray tans. They all are blonde with light colored eyes. The only thing that we physically have in common is light colored eyes. So the reason why I did not say like us was because I was talking about a very specific look that they had that I didn't. With that said, I had no idea at the time that Tori had a baby mama, had no idea what she looked like. I didn't know about her. Also, this podcast was filmed before New Year's, when later it came out that Tori allegedly had sent another female $100 asking for her to shoot milk out of her titties. With the information that I had at the time that the podcast was filmed, I was a little worried for Megan, and that's why I brought up the point, because she has a lot more money than a lot of these girls. She's super famous. He obviously could benefit a lot from this situation. And so for me, if I'm seeing that he's choosing to spend time with and hook up with a very specific type of girl, and it appears that that's his type, and then all of a sudden he has someone that benefits him more and his type switches drastically, to me that's a red flag. And so I was just putting that out there so that she knew it, but I stand corrected that his baby mom does not look like my friends, and I don't think the girl that he asked to shoot milk out of his titties looked like them either. That was just my only information that I had about him at the time, and I don't think he's a great guy. This also had nothing to do with whether Megan is a beautiful woman or not. She obviously is. That's undeniable. I don't think I even need to speak on that. Lastly, it was misconstrued that Olivia was trying to throw shade at Meg because she was not able to properly say Meg but could say Megan. She grew up in a bilingual home. Her mother is from Ukraine, and if you watch the entire episode, this is brought up multiple times as she mispronounces her vowels. So it wasn't exclusively only with Megan's name during this episode. And one more thing, if I'm talking about a situation with a man and a woman, it's never anything negative towards the woman. I don't like the man. I don't like the man. That's why I don't have something nice to say about it, because I've heard negative things about this man, and I think if you treat one woman one way, you're going to treat all of them that way, even if you can pretend for a little while that you're a good guy, because they have more to offer you. But who knows? They could be madly in love with each other, and it's none of my business. I don't even want to make this video right now, but now I have to because people are upset.